my face, you can only see my back. Moses was asking it, Lord, I want to see, I have been hearing your voice. You have been using me. You are doing great miracles and wonders and everything. But Lord, I want to see, I want to touch you. God says, when there was a problem, you remember with Miriam and Aaron, okay, there in number 28, he said, with him I speak face to face clearly and not in riddle. He sees the form of God. According to that, when the Lord passed by, the Lord has showed him his back. Hey, you cannot see my face, but you can see my face. That means someone who has seen the form of God. Do we have that kind of desire? Lord, I want to see your face. One great man of God in Tamil Nadu called Morgan C. Lazarus, a great man of God. He used to tell us sometime, I'll be in my prayer room and I could see the Lord coming to my room and I used to see his face was so sad. And he will ask, Lord, why are you so sad that your face shows like that? He says, I'm so burdened by the people, what is going on in the churches, what is going on in India. I'm so sad and I want to tell you so that you will pray for them. You will pray for them. Do we have that kind of desire? Lord, I want to see your face, God. I want to touch you. I want to touch you. Can we touch God? How many of you say that we can touch God? She says, no. We can touch God through our prayer. We can touch God through our prayer. There is a song, it says, somebody touched me. While I was praying, Jesus has touched me. But the same way, we can also touch God. That woman who had the flow of blood for 12 years, he said, if only I touch that, his garment, I will be healed. Whenever we touch God, there will be a power flow through us, provided you and I, close to the Lord. Thirdly, how he was so close to God. Exodus chapter 32 verse 10, it says, God asked Moses permission to destroy Israel. You remember the story? Moses delayed coming down and, by the time they made a golden calf, you remember? And the Lord said, hey, you go down. What your people have done, it, go and see. And when he came and there was chaos, commotion, the sin, the first, the command was broken. The Lord said, go down, see your people who are stiff-necked people. Then he was praying. He was standing in the gap and he was praying, Lord, please. Before that, the Lord was telling, yes, your people have, sinned against me. I am going to destroy them, but I want you to give me permission. You remember how Moses stood, he just stood in the gap. It is something like the Lord was there, and it's something like the Lord was there, the people were behind. He said, Lord, don't, The Lord said, you leave me alone so that my anger will fall on me, so that I can destroy them. I can completely destroy them, but I will make you a great. Who's supposed to ask him? It is we supposed to ask, Lord, you don't do anything. If maybe, our son has done something wrong, the Lord has already planned to, destroy, kill or something like that. What we will do, Lord, please forgive him. Please forgive him. Please forgive him. Please leave him for my sake like that. But here, the Lord of the universe, asking Moses, unless you give me permission, I cannot destroy this nation. Now, if you and I have that closeness to God, we can ask God. The Lord will ask us. In that prayer he was telling, Lord, why are you getting angry? If you destroy these people, the Egyptian will say that the Lord has brought them to the desert to kill them. It will be a shame on you. Are you able to take the blame on you? Then he said, Lord, have you forgotten the covenant that you have made with the Israelites? That you said that I will make you the stars of the sky. I will make you the sands of the earth. Nobody can count number. Have you forgotten? In a way, he's asking whether you have lost, memory. You lost your memory or what? Why are you getting angry? Can we ask like that? I don't know whether you know this, one great man of God, late DGS Dinagaran in Tamil Nadu. Great man of God, who did lot of wonders and miracles, through in his ministry. So one day, he used to, pray like this, Lord, heal that man, heal this brother right now. He used to like a command like that. So somebody asked him, Aya, why are you commanding like this, asking God to, do it? He said, yes, then what? I was a bank employee, counting the money, and the Lord called me to do this ministry, and I left everything and came. Now when I'm in his ministry, when I asked the Lord should do it. He was very close to God. He was very close to God. I remember another story that was told about him. There was a man who was very serious in his hospital. Okay, and he was in coma. So somebody told him, hey, DGS Dinagaran is your close friend, Why don't you ask him? If he come and ask, pray, the Lord will heal him. So somehow he got him and he came. It was in ICU, most ICU, and in Chennai, everybody knew this great man of God, the evangelist. So they gave him permission to go, and this ICU, how the different pipe and everything will be there. He was in coma situation. This man came. He prayed just 2 minutes. He was there. He said, Lord, I need this man. I need this man. And he went. Within 5 minutes, this man who was in coma, ventilator, he got up. And he said, Daddy, Mommy, where is Dinagaran uncle? They said, hey, fellow, whatever you're talking about, man. You are in a unconscious thing. How do you know that Dinagaran uncle came here? No. I went to heaven. There was everything. So joyful, everything. And I saw Jesus and I saw the Father and everybody. Then what happened? He said, Jesus came and told me, hey, my son Dinagaran has asked for your life. I cannot say no to him. So go down. Because of his closeness. Do we have such a closeness? We can do wonders and miracle. Whatever the prayer that we offer, the Lord will give you. One last thing that I will say and finish. Lastly, God stood for Moses because he was so close. Numbers chapter 12, verse 8b to 10, you know that I already told you. When Aaron and Miriam, his own brother and sister, they spoke against Moses, something maybe the administration, you are only the great leader, we all also has received the call, we can also do wonders, miracles like that. They said something, it says that the Lord heard it and he came and he called. It says God got angry and he just punished them, he left. And here, before that, he asked him, hey, what are you? How dare that you spoke against my servant Moses? He is faithful in all things. To a prophet that I speak through, prophecy close to the Lord. The Lord will speak for us. The Lord will speak for us. Nobody, even whether in our company, whether in our where we study, whether our neighbors or whatever, whoever maybe, when they come before us, when they want to do something, harm or anything, the Lord will stand before us. Stand before us. Stand for us. And what happened, how Miriam became leprous like that. The Lord's desire is that you and I should be very close to Him. Very close to Him. Moses could do such a great wonders and miracle. It's because the Lord, he was very close to God. Whatever he asked, the Lord did it. Today, you and I have that closeness. If you and I are friends of God, whatever we ask in prayer, the Lord will do it. The Lord will do it. Are we close to the Lord? The Lord will bless you.